Hello everyone. Today we are jumping in with like a handheld shot because, well, we're jumping also straight into the repair. So this was a clock that came in with a broken mainspring. So yeah, wasn't really planning on doing a video about it. But then I noticed that it's one of the worst systems of having a main barrel cover. So you've seen in other videos that like the main barrel is just like a lid that you push in and it stays in place. But here it is something different. It's like you can see you have those slits here, and on the main barrel there's like a notch cut out. So what you basically do is you put the cover on there, and then you turn it, and then it stays on. I just want to show you this in situation because one of the mainsprings broke, and as you can see, this cover is still like locked on, and this one has it released itself. There's also yeah, you can probably see it here, a few bent gear teeth. So yeah, now that I've showed it in situation, let's take it apart and go along with the repair. So it is time to perform some dentistry on the damaged teeth here. So as you can see, those two are damaged. Here and here. So they're damaged from when the mainspring broke and all the power released. So the first way of business is just trying to bend them back with a screwdriver. So you put the point of the screwdriver into the spacing in between the teeth, and then you just use basically the bottom part of the next teeth as a leverage point, and then you gently try to bend them back. That's already much better. So as you can see, gently, like the first one's almost there. The second one's a bit harder because there's less, because the teeth, like I can bend them back. It will be reasonably okay, but it's never going to be perfect. Let me try a bit of a wiggle. Still a bit more. Nope. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm going to try with a different screwdriver. Yeah, that works better. So the first one is in place. The second one I'm not getting enough force on it, so I'm going to give it a slight tap with a hammer. I'm going to put it on the barrel here. It wants to go on. Nothing to. looks like it needs some help to get back on. Needs a lot of help, it seems. I'm going to give it a light tap. Okay. Like nothing too hard. So now, as you can see, they're still a bit damaged, but they're in the right place. So with some, I'm going to polish them up a bit, and then we'll see how they run in the movement. So, why is this a bad design for main bevel? Well, good idea, bad execution. So in order for the cover to lock, it needs to go on here, and then you slide basically those parts here, you slide under the lip here, and then it is locked, and it stays in place really, really well. The only problem is that there's not really a decent way for you to put any force on the cover, because you can't really put any pliers on here, because you're going to damage the teeth. So that's why, yeah, good idea, bad execution, because, yeah, like, there's no good way to put force on here, and you do need to put force on to turn them. I'm going to show in a bit how to close them, but yeah. It's also that, like, I don't know why, but they seem to be made like as a pair, because this covers only will go on in like one orientation, and even then it's not ideal. So yeah, that's why I really don't like it, and a lot of watchmakers don't like them. It also, I'm pretty sure it's way cheaper to manufacture it like this. That might also be a reason. And like, it's not like with normal, like one of those with like the cover that needs to sit in the lip. It's far from perfect. There are problems with this either. But the thing that I just hate about this one is that you don't really have a good way to open them. Like, you pretty much, like, I put a screwdriver in here and then tap it. That's the way I do it. But like, you will scratch it up, because one time you will slip. And like I said, there's not really any other way, because there's not really a decent way you can put force on the outside without damaging it. I don't know, there might have been tools for that in the past. I don't know, never saw any of them, so I don't like it. That one just fine. I did polish them up. So now, how do you go about closing one of those main bevels? Because you need to put quite a lot of force onto it, but you don't really have anything where you can put force on. So the way I do it is I put a screwdriver right here, and then I tap it, and that way I can turn it until it gets stuck. So it did move a bit, so that's and it's closed. So now you can see here that like that cam, and then now here's the spacing. So now they are stuck, and that's how you close a main bevel like this. So yeah, this is going to go back in the clock, and then it's going to be tested, but it should work fine. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.